The feud between Kanye West and NBA legend Michael Jordan is all things but violent. The bad blood started in 2015 when Kanye released a single titled Facts. Somewhere in the lyrics, Kanye had added a couple of lines which, according to Jordan, meant more than, well, the usual rap dissing. Michael Jordan is famous for being proud. I mean, he is. But he seems to have taken it to new heights with Kanye West. Kanye spoke about this unintentional feud in an interview. One would gossip about it to the public while the other ignored the claims. Kanye West reports that Michael Jordan has refused to meet with him since he sang Facts in 2015. He talks about it more like a child lodging complaints against a meaner older sibling who won't play outdoor games with him. Jordan still won't meet with me. I'm trying to meet with Michael Jordan. I'm like, man, it's a song, man, West once said. The song includes Yeezy, Yeezy, Yeezy just jumped over Jumpman. The line wasn't directed at Jordan but at Nike, which denied him his desired ownership stake when he partnered with them. Perhaps Kanye should have been more careful, knowing that Jordan is quick to take offense, being someone who, in high school, picked up a fight with the person who was selected over him for the Hall of Fame speech. It's also noteworthy that that particular bar in the song is not particularly accurate for MJ to hold a grudge. His brand had made almost 4 times what Kanye's brand made the previous year. Millionaire basketball legend Michael Jordan is recognized for his sneaker company, Jordan, one of the world's biggest and most successful sneaker brands. Like MJ, Kanye West is also acknowledged for bringing new ideas to the sneaker industry with his brand Yeezy. Moving on, both stars were once signed under Nike, but currently Jordan alone is still signed with the company, Kanye being with Adidas. The reason is that Nike refused to pay West the due stakes to his shoe. This was revealed by the rapper, who is notorious for his inability to keep his mouth shut when asked why he left the brand. Kanye continued in the feud with Nike as expected, fighting with his mouth as best he could. He referred to one of Nike's all-time best-selling sneakers in his song, the sneakers rather than MJ's brand. In the song, Kanye West said, Yeezy, Yeezy, Yeezy just jumped over Jumpman. From history, it is quite obvious that the attack was meant for Nike and that Jordan's brand just happened to be used as a tool for the attack. Notwithstanding, Michael Jordan's competitive nature was activated, and he has since then refused to have anything to do with Kanye West. It seems like a movie storyline, as the famous singer revealed that he has tried to meet up with Jordan repeatedly but has not been able to because Jordan has never been interested in seeing Kanye. The two would not have any cause for a rivalry outside the sneakers industry. Although the rivalry is not personal, the two are fast tilting towards personalized rivalry due to their contracts with rival brands. It is no news that Michael Jordan earns way more than Kanye West. According to reports, West earns about 5% office royalties from his signature Yeezy shoes. Way back in 2019, West earned around $65 million on sales of about $1.3 billion. On the other hand, MJ had been in the business for years before Kanye came on board and has made $1.3 billion from Nike since signing with the brand in 1984. This and other businesses and endorsements have earned Jordan a net worth of billions of dollars. Michael Jordan's sneakers inspired West when he started at Nike. He aimed to reach Jordan's level in sales. Now, under another company, it is unarguable that Yeezy is climbing to compete shoulder to shoulder with Jordan. Besides selling as much as Jordan, Kanye resolved to make it possible for every class of people to afford his products. This has been actualized to a great extent. Adidas suffered some setbacks before Kanye West came on board. When Bulls' Derrick Rose, one of the brand's ambassadors, sustained a terrible injury, it increased Adidas' setbacks in keeping pace with Nike in the basketball sneakers war. Previously, almost all the stars they signed have had their careers cut short unexplainably due to severe injuries. Those who didn't leave because of injuries left to secure better contracts with Nike. In a bid to conquer the situation, Adidas was able to sign Yeezus by giving Kanye enough means to support his family. This was something Nike denied him for the single reason that he was not a professional athlete. He said, I took the Adidas deal because I have royalties and I have to provide for my family. I'm going to be the first hip-hop designer, and because of that, I'm going to be bigger than Walmart. Kanye West has combined two separate industries in just a few years, making a name in both. Thanks to his Yeezy brand, he moved from a giant in the music industry to a fashion titan. The shoe made it to the auction block for a lot of money. The shoe that went on for auction was West's first ever Yeezy sneaker pair, the first kid on the block. Its valuation was one of the largest ever for footwear. According to sources from the auction house, the pair of sneakers was let off for over $1 million. The award-winning hip-hop artist started the brand over a decade ago. He started by wearing the shoes during his performance of the songs Hey Mama and Stronger in 2008 during the 50th annual Grammy Awards, where he won 4 categories out of the 8 he was nominated for. Before the event, rumors had it that West was up to something in the fashion industry, but the secret was kept until he took to the stage. The audience stretched from their seat to glimpse his footwear, wondering what he was wearing. Soon it was understood that his sneakers were the first in what would be a highly successful partnership between West and Nike, and eventually Adidas. Since then, Yeezy has exploded into one of the hottest and most profitable fashion lines, moving West from from being ordinary rich to ultra rich. Business-wise, Nike has also been doing well, recording an exponential increase in sales from previous years. A major contributing factor to this growth is Jordan's brand, upscaling Nike in no small way. Nike headlined an extra zero increase, which rose 17% to $42.3 billion, while the company's direct-to-customer strategy, Nike Direct, has had a 60% rise in sales. Nike's Jordan brand continued its hot streak until revenue scaled to 31%, accounting for $4.7 billion for the fiscal year that ended on 31st October 2021. More than 5 years ago, Nike's former CEO Mark Parker mapped out an unusual goal for Jordan to hit $4.5 billion in revenue by 2020. Now, the brand has exceeded this mark, thanks to the wisdom gained to dab into women's gear, non-basketball items, and international sales. Recently, Nike signed Zion Williamson, Luka Doncic, and Jason Tatum, a new bunch of young NBA stars, to promote the Jordan brand. Kanye West's compulsive talking has finally landed him in trouble. The family of the late George Floyd is considering taking legal action against West over his comments about Floyd's death in an interview. You guessed right, it happened again at the Drink Champs podcast, where he opened up about MJ not wanting to meet him. He said that Floyd's death resulted from an overdose, as opposed to the official claim of harassment from a police officer. According to West, he watched a documentary where Floyd's roommates mentioned that on the day Floyd died, he took a pain relief medication, fentanyl, an opioid 50 to 100 times stronger than morphine. Here's how Floyd's family responded. West insinuated that the drug was what led to Floyd's death. After the podcast episode aired on YouTube, Philanese, George Floyd's brother, alerted Lee Merritt, a civil rights attorney representing Floyd's family in the lawsuit against the police officer. The lawyer tweeted that they were considering filing a lawsuit against the musician for false statements about the late Floyd. The medical report confirmed Floyd had fentanyl and methamphetamine in his system, but the drugs were not listed as the cause of his death. The chief medical examiner at the hospital proved that the police officer's compression of Floyd's neck caused his death. Nonetheless, Lee Merritt has regrouped his team to investigate the source of Kanye's statements, intending to debunk them. While it is true that Kanye West does have a big mouth, Jordan is unarguably self-centered and arrogant. We hope the feud between the two celebrities will end soon enough. Do you think this is possible? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching. See you next time.